Let's see. What to ask? Alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we've got two choices. Either we find Yushi an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. Let's see. What to ask? Witness. Tell me about witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yushi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter, Masaru Kinoshita, he gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yushi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Let's see, what to ask? What about the motive? Tell me about the motive. Yushi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim, Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yushi's girlfriend, Sawako Yusami?
そうだな。
Bingo. And we didn't find anybody else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So they didn't find anybody else, huh? But what if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Let's see what to ask. Fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akeshi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared the fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon. But the only ones that matched were Akeshi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers, and so were unrelated. Sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So there you go, solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Not enough to go on right now. Guess I'll better take a close look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what Cafe Alf staff from back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get any new from them. You wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the notebook. Guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. I should go talk to him. Maybe someone like me shouldn't.
あら?
Oh? Hmm?
あの、
Wow, what a coincidence seeing you here. Huh? You talking to me? Of course. Don't you remember me? She knows me somehow. Where did I meet her? Chine? Was it at Chine? What? No, not there. I'm shocked you don't remember me. Oh, you finally remembered who I am. Jewel. Okay, Love in Heart. I don't know where that place is even. Love in Heart. You're Ayaka from Love in Heart, massage parlor. That's right. Oh, now I recognize her even. Though I don't believe I got your name. Right, I guess I didn't give it to you. It's Kiryu.
Kiryu-san.
What a cute name. Here all by yourself today? Yeah. Would you mind if I sat with you for a bit? Go right ahead. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Say, this is the first time we get to properly chat. That's right. Before, you were busy being my masseuse. Actually, the name of my profession is massage therapist. How's that different from masseuse? While both professions give massages to clients, my job at the shop is to use both massage and aromatherapy to soothe my clients' stress and worries. I had to study pretty hard to get licensed for my job. Sounds pretty tough. From how down you looked earlier, you could probably use some of that therapy yourself, huh? Huh? How do you know? Oh, must have been talking to myself again. You heard that, huh? Yeah.
そんな。
God, I'm so embarrassed. Then I get lost in thought. Sometimes I started mumbling all the things I'm thinking about. Huh. Oh, don't laugh at me. I know I might seem like the serious type, but I was really thinking hard about this. Sorry. You know, I got this feeling the first time we met, but you're surprisingly easy to talk to, Kiryu-san. You think so? You're so mature too. I've always wanted to sit down and chat with you. I don't have a lot of mature, cool-headed guys like you in my life. Can I get your advice on something that's bothering me? You want my advice. Or do you have to leave soon? She did look pretty bothered. What should I do? I'll hear you out. Yeah, I might be able to help, but I'll try. Okay. I knew you were a nice guy, Kiryu-san. You think so? What's this I knew business? Well, whatever. Well, so there's this guy I'm really into. Problems with your love life then? Go on. Yeah, I like him a lot, but I get this feeling that it's just not going to work out. Is that so? Well then. What do you like about him? Everything. Hey, don't just clam up. Say something. Sorry, what's the thing that made you decide he's the one? The one thing that made me decide. Probably when I thought about how strong he was. He was so confident and sure about himself, I knew he'd protect me no matter what happened. Strong physical and mentally then. Well then. What's he like? He's one of my clients. To be honest, when I first met him, I thought he was pretty scary. But after talking to him, I realized he was so kind and mature and relaxed. Sounds like a nice guy. Yeah, he's such a sweet guy. Glad to hear it. Just be careful, a lot of those sweet guys can turn out to be playboys in disguise. Oh, he did seem like he was used to being around women, so maybe there's truth to your words. It's a possibility. But no, I'm sure he's not that kind of guy. Why is that? Sometimes he gives me his honest, straightforward look. It makes me believe that he's not that kind of guy who'd purposefully hurt anyone. Man, she really into him. Well then. What does he do for work? That I don't know. You never asked? No, I thought maybe I shouldn't. Why's that? You think he's involved in something shady? I mean, maybe. From what I saw on his back, he's got to have a serious past. There's something on his back? A tattoo, maybe? I think he got some demon he's struggling with. Not to mention the burden he's carrying. But that's the part about him that makes me swoon. I see. Oh gosh, my heart's racing just talking about him. I'm starting to feel that drink too. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Kiryu-san!
Hey, Kiryu-san. Yuja. Yuja, what are you doing here? I come by here for drinks now and then, man. How's that cutie with you? On a date? I'm jealous. It's not a date, I just happened to run into her here. Oh, come on, don't be coy. I saw you two over there. You were really hitting it off. You were listening in too. Yeah, sorry, I know I shouldn't, but when I saw you here with a cute girl, I couldn't help but get curious. Anyway, so I heard what she was saying about that guy she likes. Don't you think she's talking about you, Kiryu-san? No, I don't think so. She's just opening up to me about something she's worried about.
Yeah.
Come on, that can't be it. I see what's going on here. I'm a host after all. See, some girls act like they want to get advice, but really what they're doing is trying to figure out how the other person feels about them. Is that so?
Oh.
Remember what you said earlier. First impression, scary guy. Honest, straightforward gaze. A back that hints at a serious past. Really strong. And describes you down to the letter, Kiryu-san. Plus, there's the way she looks at you. It's the exact same way a girl might look at her celebrity crush. With the way she's been talking to you, it doesn't seem like she's an inexperienced when it comes to romance. There's gotta be a reason why she's not coming out and telling you how she feels. What do you mean? Like some sort of secret she doesn't want you to know. For example, maybe she's a single mother or helping her parents pay off a ton of debt. She might just be curious about how you'll react to that secret of hers. So it's how girls gotta do things sometimes. Oh shoot, she's probably coming back soon. I'll back off, good luck. See ya. Getting Yuya advice in the middle of a surprise date. Don't worry about it. Sorry about that, she said. Kiryu-san, do you still have time? There's more I want to ask you about. Sure, I have time. Thank you. Right now, I'm not sure if I should tell him how I feel. Why's that? I'm afraid of what he might say. Well, you're an attractive woman, Ayaka, and any guy would be thrilled to hear you were interested in them. You really think so? Oh, thanks. But there's something I still haven't told you, Kiryu-san. What's that? I was born a man. That's, yep, quite a secret. Huh? Wait. So you're transgender? Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I felt like I was a girl. But my whole life, I had boy parts. It was really hard for me to live like that. Doctors sometimes call it gender identity disorder. Personally, I don't like the word disorder being used to describe who I am. I see. Is it the same thing as being gay? It's different. Being gay means you're attracted to people of the same sex. Being trans means your gender identity is different than the sex you're assigned at birth. Ah, I get it. You were born a man on the outside, but on the inside you felt like you were a woman. That's right. I underwent gender reassignment surgery, so now my physical appearance matched the gender I identify as. I'm a woman, through and through. Even so, I'm terrified of telling him. I'm scared he'll completely lose interest in me. There's no way I can come out and tell him. It's funny. I'm so in love, but so scared of being in love. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is really shocking to hear. It must be difficult to come to terms with. It is a bit difficult. To be completely honest. It is a bit difficult. Huh? Love is about accepting one another for who they are. It's not always easy to find someone who will. However, everyone has obstacles they've got to deal with. Yours are just bigger than everyone else's, Ayaka. Kiryu-san. I can't tell you how he'll react, but know this. If it doesn't go well, it's not your fault. It just means you weren't compatible, or it just wasn't the right timing or for either of you. That's all. Just keep on keeping on. And one day you'll meet someone who's right for you. I sincerely believe that. Thank you. I feel a lot better about this now. No problem. Kiryu-san. What is it? I'm going to tell Kentaro-san how I feel. Wait, who's Kentaro-san? Oh, sorry. That's the name of the guy. Sorry, I guess I forgot to mention it earlier. Thank you so much for today. Alright. Can I get your cell phone number? Sure. And saved. I'll text you what happens with Kentaro-san. And hey, if you ever feel exhausted, swing by the massage parlor anytime. How'd it go, Kiryu-san? I didn't get to hear everything she said. How's this Kentaro-san she mentioned? That's the guy she's crushing on. What? Weren't you just going on about how she was into me or something? Man, my read was totally off. Looks like I got a ways to go before I'm a real host. There was one other important detail. She's a trans woman who was born a man. Oh, come on, Kiryu-san. You don't have to make up something like that to cover your ass. It's okay if you got rejected. Besides, if I didn't pick up on something like that, I'll really be a failure as a host. Of a host. Well, you sure are a failure then. You know. You know though, if someone like her came up to me and said she was interested, I'll definitely consider it. What a nice girl. Too bad for you though, Kiryu-san. Yeah, it really is too bad. Oh man, look at the time. Get back to work, see you. Hey, hold up. Okay, I got experience from that. Let's go back inside. The police is here. No, that is on. Yeah, we're out. Okay, let's check that telephone, email. Ayaka to Tsubaki. Thanks for giving me advice. Afterwards, I told Taro-san how I felt. His response, well, we're dating now. He knew he knew about my past already. Sounds like he overheard when I was talking about it to my manager at the shop. He told me he didn't know how to tell me about how serious he was about me. I'm so glad I got your advice, Kiryu-san. I'll treat you next time you stop by the shop. 1 free massage. Coming up. Okay, let's get to the champion district. I think we have 2 bars over there. He usually hangs out there as well. Oh, we missed the path.
Oh?
Impressive 30k. Okay, let's see the bars over here. No Edvardsson in here. Next. Okay, that took a lot of health. Bouquet, pearl. We need to eat. What do we got here? The payphone's ringing. Wonder who's on the other end. Hello. We've taken something important to you. What? If you want it back, buy an Italian necklace at La Marge. Bring it to the phone booth in front of Popo on the Showa Street. What have you taken? I suggest you move quickly. He got something important to me. He said to buy an Italian necklace at Le Marge. Then I have to bring it to the phone booth in front of Popo on Showa Street. Where was it going? Yeah, we need a pawn shop. You're a doctor? Are you a general practitioner or do you work in a hospital? I work in a hospital, Tutu Hospital to be exact. Maybe you've heard of it? You're kidding! That place is huge, I've seen it on TV. Isn't that where all the big stars and politicians go? Yeah, actually, we've got a patient like that in the VIP room right now. Really? Who? Well, only the doctor in charge knows his identity, but I imagine he's famous in one way or another. I wonder who it could be. Hey, you and I need to talk. What? Wait, I know that voice. I figured you might. You're the one who've been calling public phones and leaving me instructions, right?
So,
How do you know that? How do you know? Well, I didn't. This is a lucky streak. If you're gonna call, you should have done it someplace quieter. That's how you figured it out I was here. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I can always get my money the old-fashioned way. I'll just beat it out of ya. Got some moves. I'm sorry. Good for you. Are you going to give me back whatever you took? I actually... I don't actually have anything. Usually, when I tell them I've got something of theirs, people just bring me stuff. No questions asked. Or they try to find me to shoo me out. That's when I lead them to my friends. And we take whatever they've got. I'm really sorry here. Would this be enough to make up for everything? Well, you haven't taken anything of mine yet, so... this is pure profit for me. So, where was we going? Let's see if there's no one's here? Yeah. Just for sake of having that done. So where will I go to find out the... Can't go to the hospital guy. Okay, so let's see here. I've been to Bantam. These two. Club Jewel. Dragon Place. Yoshida Batting Center. Macball. Okay, let's check the stub stores here, because I am having a little bit of a... Daughter's pride. So Mama's husband was murdered. I better tell Daughter-san about this. We need to find him. Murder at Cafe Alps. Yeah, we had items, more info on those guys. Notebook. Let's see here. Mac Bowl. Here we go. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes. What do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Yushi Akishi might not have killed Oda. If we're gonna find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Let's see. What to ask? Ask for their alibi. You were there when Akishi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akishi kill Oda?
Yeah.
I took off. So don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? That about awkward. talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about. So I ran out the back door.